Zach Parker versus John Ryder. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, this fight between Zach Parker and John Ryder is scheduled for 12 rounds for the vacant WBO interim super middleweight title. Fight will be taking place this coming Saturday on the 26th of November, November 26th, 2022, live from the O2 in London in the UK, to be shown live on BT Sport for the UK fight fans. Over here in the United States of America, it will be shown live on ESPN Plus. So tune into, if you live in the USA like I do, tune into ESPN Plus if you want to see it. And yeah, it's a very good fight in my opinion. Props to Queensberry and Matchroom to try, for delivering this fight. Plus they're fighting for the interim title, which is, winning that belt will put you one step closer to fighting for the actual belt, which right now is currently held by this man right here, Saul Canelo Alvarez, who holds all the belts at the moment at 168 pounds. Parker and Ryder are currently number 1 and 2 by the WBO. So yeah, I guess the WBO was like, you guys are not gonna fight Canelo just yet, so you guys fight for the interim belt. And I'm pretty sure, especially if John Ryder wins this fight, he will fight Canelo next. Canelo mentioned that I forgot to make a video about it, but Canelo mentioned that he wants like a somewhat like a tune-up fight in May, and it could possibly be his debut over in the UK. Eddie Hearn works very closely with Canelo, and Eddie Hearn is the promoter of John Ryder, and Eddie Hearn has always mentioned that if Canelo fights in the UK, John Ryder is a possibility. So big opportunity for John Ryder if he wins his fight. Who knows? Maybe even Zach Parker might get a shot. If Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren were able to work things out for this fight to happen, then who knows? Maybe Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren can try to make a Parker versus Canelo fight in the UK. But yeah, a little bit more about Parker to those who don't know who he is. Undefeated. I don't know why BoxRec doesn't show his age. He is currently 28 years old. Undefeated, 22-0, 16 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Coming off a win against Marcus Morrison back in November. He hasn't fought in a year now. The only reason why is because he tried to make those big fights. He was actually supposed to fight Andrade, but it didn't happen. And yeah, he was just waiting for those big fights, and now he's finally getting a big fight against a fellow Brit in John Ryder, 34 years old, coming off a big win against Daniel Jacobs back in February, where he won by split decision. 31-5, 17 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Don't let those 5 losses deceive you. He arguably won against Callum Smith as well, so you can say that he hasn't lost a fight since 2016, because there was a close fight that he had against Rocky Fielding as well. He lost that fight by split decision. So yeah, big opportunity for John Ryder. Honestly, this is a tough fight to call. I'm having a hard time deciding on who I think will win. I think John Ryder has the experience. Zach Parker has the youth. My mind is telling me John Ryder, because obviously he's coming for a big win against Daniel Jacobs. It's kind of hard to go against him at the moment. But my gut feeling is telling me Zach Parker. I always believe, ever since I started watching Zach Parker, I've always believed that he will one day fight for a world title. Even though this is an interim title, I believe that Zach Parker will one day fight. And man, it's a tough one. Knowing that this fight is a Queensberry fight, and I have a very good feeling it's gonna a Queensberry event. I have a good feeling that it's gonna be a close fight, most likely going the distance. I think chances are will most likely go in favor of Zach Parker. They're fighting in London, so I guess whose crowd shows up more. John Ryder is from London. Zach Parker is from Derbyshire. Am I saying that right? Derbyshire? How far is that from the UK? I mean, from London. Let me Google that real quick. Sheffield. Okay, so people, um, Parker's fans have to travel from here all the way to London. Huh. So the crowd will be cheering on most likely John Ryder because he's from London, fights in London. Um, but the event is by Queensberry, and you never know. With I'm just it's all speculation, all that. But we'll see. I think it's gonna be a close fight. If I had to pick one, I'm leaning towards my gut feeling in Parker. I don't know, just something that tells me that he's gonna pull off a close fight, a close win. It's gonna be a technical fight. I don't think both guys can rug it out, but I think both guys will play it safe and be smart in there. I think it will be more technical than a fight. So we'll see what happens. Um, May the best man win. Hopefully, no controversies. But I'm leaning towards my gut feeling in Parker. It's a 50-50 fight, but if I had to pick one, uh, Parker, in my opinion. We'll see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. I won't be surprised if John Ryder wins. So, again, it could go either way. Let me know your thoughts. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.